I'm seeing a lot of negative comments this morning about the Rent Live production, mainly on Facebook, you know, the den of negativity. But I figured instead of arguing with a bunch of strangers, I'd come on here and talk to you guys, because you know, this is a great way for me to express myself, and y'all can tell me what you think in the comments. But listen, there's a very important point that everybody is missing about this broadcast. Now, in case you didn't know, the Rent Live broadcast, which was on last night, which had Valentina from RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4 in it, was not live. I mean, it was live, part of it was live, but the majority was not, because the lead actor, this guy who plays Roger, who has a great voice, the night before, so the broadcast was on Sunday night, on Saturday night they had a really good dress rehearsal, but it was a dress rehearsal, it was a film dress rehearsal, and at the end of it, he broke his foot. Now, I don't even think that the entire cast knew that he had broken his foot. I think that they got to work the next day, ready for their big show, their big live show, and they were told, hey, Roger broke his foot and can't perform. And guess what? There was no understudy. Now, that is not the cast's fault, that is production's fault. They've done plenty of these live shows before, but they've never had anything like this. They just did not have a plan, which is bad. It's like if you plan to film outside, you always plan an indoor set in case your outside rains. So they had no backup plan. So what they did was they used the film rehearsal from the night before, which was good, but I mean, it was a dress rehearsal. So it's just like, you know, if you're on a championship basketball team or baseball team, you're getting ready to go to the States. Well, you know, it would be like if the coach or the federation all of a sudden said, hey, we're not going to play that final game. You know that scrimmage that you did at practice? We're just going to go by like that. But you're not giving it your all. The purpose of the filmed rehearsal is not really to film a backup in case somebody breaks their foot. I mean, obviously, if they were thinking that far ahead, they would have actually just cast an understudy. The purpose of the filmed rehearsal is so that they can see the whole production on film. The director and all of the creative people and the actors can see themselves. And this allows the director to give the actor notes, just as in the regular theater when you have a dress rehearsal before your first actual performance. So this would have allowed them, you know, they've been rehearsing since November. There's been a lot of time and a lot of effort put into this. This is a very creative project, but there are also technical elements. So for example, if you thought that somebody wasn't sounding right or looking right, it may have been because the lighting was off, because they were not mic'd correctly, because they could not hear, and not necessarily anything to do with their talents or abilities. So this would give, that's why they did the dress rehearsal. That gives the director and everybody a chance to go, oh, okay, we need to change the color on this pink shirt because it's glaring, or we need to get a better mic because the mic's terrible. Hopefully the mic's okay on this. I had to film this on my phone because I'm at a hotel and I filmed my regular camera and I don't have a mic with me, and the sound on that was terrible. So hopefully the iPhone sound is doing right. But anyway, gives them a chance to kind of look things over and give notes to the actors so that, for example, there might be something that the actor was doing in rehearsal that was great, but it doesn't translate on film. So these actors did not get this chance. The only thing that they did live was the ending, and some of the cast, such as Valentina, weren't in the ending. Valentina didn't come out at the end until the very end when they sang Seasons of Love. Personally, I thought it was amazing. I haven't had a chance to fully watch it because I was up here in New Jersey at a show, covering a show, but the parts I've seen I thought were amazing. And there's no reason to be criticizing people for their art, and especially taking into consideration that what you were seeing was not the final product. And imagine how disappointed the cast must have been. As excited as they were, because they had a live audience and all of that, and the dress rehearsal was really fun, it went really well, they were excited to do their big performance. And again, you were in the finals of whatever sport you played or whatever, you know, you're in the pageant finals and somebody pulls the pageant, cancels the pageant. You're going to be let down. You're going to be disappointed. No matter how happy they look on social media, I can guarantee you, and I don't have any inside information, but I bet you they're disappointed because I would be disappointed. It's a letdown. They didn't get to, you know, do the finale. There was no finale of this season of Rent on Fox. So please show whoever you like in the cast, show them some love. If you didn't like the performance, you don't need to go around talking about how you could do a better job or how they need to cast it better or whatever. You know what, just take into account the fact that this was We have not seen this before. I don't think there's ever been a situation. I mean, we've seen like a football game or something where a quarterback breaks his leg or whatever. Guess what? They put another player in. They don't take the quarterback. The game that, you know, that the footage that they from practice that they filmed and just watch that. They actually can finish playing the game. So they should have had an understudy. Not the cast's fault, definitely production's fault. Hopefully they'll learn, so in the future they will have understudies. So if something like this, it does happen, they'll still be able to do the show. And imagine what a stressful day they had. They go in thinking, hey, we're gonna do our final show, and they get told, we're not doing the show. We're gonna be showing most of rehearsal from yesterday. So, but if you're in the last number, come over to this side of the room right now because we need to re-block all of that. And I'm sure it just threw everybody off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been DragCentric Deb. Please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see y'all again real soon. Bye.